Quarterfinal action continues with world number one Carissa Moore hitting the lineup with Johanne Defay representing Reunion Island and France. What a heat for the world title race. Joe Turpel with Martin Potter, 89 world champ, and Strider Raspberry Wazalewski for the call. Defay, number 9 in the world after some incredible barrels. She's thrown down the last couple of events. Comes into barreling conditions here at Super Tubos to face off with one of her good friends on tour, Carissa Moore, with a lot on the line today.
Here's a replay of what we missed so far. This was during the break. I mean, the power this woman holds and the poise is second to none, and she's been on a roll. All she has to do is stay in front of her opponents throughout this event. She could bring home the world title.
Also, the backhand is so solid for Defay. Got a 3.0 start here, Potts.
Yeah, watch out for this young lady, though. I kind of disagree with the fan picks. I think it's more 50-50. Johanne Defay's done ultimate damage on her backhand, so we'll have to wait and see how this one unfolds.
Loving the breakdown, boys. Here we go. Just stepping off is Defay, who's been working hard to really improve on her barrel riding, front side and backhand. The 3-time world champ, current world number 1, gets the chip in with the lip behind her. All that speed off the bottom. Beautiful hack in the pocket. Jams it quickly on that second turn. She's running out of a lip line, but still a ton of speed and energy from the pocket. She'll keep that turn off the whitewater and finish to back up her 6.5.
Just feel it approaching. And, you know, for her to have so much speed off the bottom there, she almost wiped a little bit off. And these waves, it's just, you'd have to pick a board with a little more size and a nice little probably pintail with a good hold on it, because you're going to be dealing with...
What they've done is they've gathered sand from every one of those beaches and put it into this trophy, which makes it even more special.
Really special. Here comes Carissa Moore on the right, up and out. Growing up in town on the island of Oahu. Talks about the early days at Kiwalos. Has won the Pipe Invitational for an amazing approach at backdoor. She got a left and a right too, but LaGraviere for that win. Late takeoff for Defay. Controls that drop, but didn't have enough time to come around the corner. So she didn't get to experience it in those early title days when she had qualified for the tour. Here comes Carissa, pulls right in under the hood. Moore makes it.
Wow.
Lays down the forehand cutty and jams the finishing move. Incredible ride for world number 1.
Say to that, there's something in here waiting
right
for
here.
you.
Look at this. Standing tall as well. Comes out super clean. And then into that beautiful sweeping maneuver. Trademark stuff from Carissa Moore. And then finishes strong. Are we going to see... I mean, that's close to a 10-point ride, you'd have to say, wouldn't you?
That was incredible.
Beautiful barrel. Wrapping snap. And then a big finishing turn. 10 points, I'm calling.
I'm with you, Potts. I think that you couldn't have surfed that wave any better the way that she executed.
See the lead that Carissa Moore achieved after winning in France for the 3rd time in her career, but also getting past Lakey in the semifinals. Carissa up again. Backside hack, nails it. Times the second turn through the backwash and stays on her feet. Total confidence in the approach from the Hawaiian. 17:30 to go.
How's this Hawaiian punch, Potts?
Yeah, first turn, very important. She nailed that one. I love the body language that Carissa Moore brings to it. And even with that little wobble with the high tide, able to correct it and put herself in the right spot.
Running down the line and chasing this section. Johanne Defay will have to step off. Just trying to get out in front to lay down one big turn. She's been taken off real deep.
Yeah, they had some incredible battles, especially the final at Cloudbreak. Here we go. Have a look at this one.
Beautiful glassy left. Multiple sections on the backhand of Carissa Moore. Looked like she was going to come flying free.
And then meeting up, perfect timing with this. Look at this technique that she had right there. Almost coming out of the end there. The wave hit a backwash and lurched, right? It had a big blow up, and that's what threw her off her board. Otherwise, she was coming out of the barrel right there.
That's what you're talking about. She was able to execute that there. Now setting up the next one is Defay. Section lands on her head, and she goes down. And competing for the first time at Super Tubos for the top 17. Defay trying to get back in this heat. 2 snaps on the back end. Still in the pocket, she'll carve her way out. 2 turns to put on the board quickly.
We'll get her into that single figure situation. Didn't quite connect on that first turn. Second turn a little tighter in the pocket, and then the wave kind of gave up on her. So
that was her win here in Peniche in a final over what would be a longtime rival of Stephanie Gilmore. Locking into a right-hander, just missing out on a good section to work with is Johanne Defay. Down to 1:20 to go. That was extra special. Looking at the look on Carissa's face when her sister surprised her here in Peniche. 2 more heat wins needed for a 4th world title as Carissa moves on. We'll be right back.